Yo, welcome to React Kingdom. It's your boy Bobby King, the African based reactor. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate it. It's your first time. Don't forget to subscribe. Welcome to the Royal family. This is the Royal Gang. Whew. Yeah, it was Friday. Tom did what he always do on Fridays, and yeah, he dropped up a new one, Brainwashed. Tom MacDonald. Definitely is going to be controversial as usual. And I'm so happy. I want to see what this guy did to this piece. Being brainwashed, let's get into music.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream.
Yeah, Tom always starts that way. Definitely. He always starts straight to the point.
Woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity gossip, popular neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most
A whole month to celebrate Pride Month. 1 day to celebrate fallen soldiers. Woo! That's hard. That's hard.
dangerous pandemics, propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to deform police, need to deform the media who lies through their teeth like Big Pharma doesn't cure.
No. We're not going to ignore that too. We are not going to ignore that too. We know what media does. They play around so much, too much. Just feeding you with the negativity, no positivity, and all we talk of is vaccinating.
You dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world, the only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man breaks.
Okay, if you're African, you know what happens to Congo. Congo can never have peace. Why? Minerals. A lot of minerals. We know what happened in Iraq. We know what happened in Iran. We know what happens when your country has so much resource. We know there is never be peace. Part of Nigeria Delta.
Braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors, cause they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, and ain't you against me.
When it comes to the hook, yeah, I feel it's a different vibe of Tom, but when he started, yeah, he really started it like you definitely know this is Tom.
How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keep.
Man. Chill. That is too much.
How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe. Cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide.
You know, sometimes I wonder why. Oh, man, yeah. Too much information. Fact. Nothing to argue about, man.
You're either right or you're left or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life, cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified to reinforce the vision.
With such an argument, I have no. Man. This world is so messed up. There's sometimes that I don't agree with, but because they don't exist in this kind part of my life or this part of my country, this part of my like owning guns. Yeah, because we really need them in where we are. So, but to them, it's a very straightforward question. Why should the government have guns? They only want to be purchasing guns. Yeah, when it's so much messed up. This is some messed up stuff.
Vision, it convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
That's a fact.
They can't
That's a
stop us.
fact. That's a fact.
Cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't.
Chill, chill, chill. Those steps I've been following them one after the other. And when you got to the separating from the poor and the rich, it just came in my mind what is really happening right now, this moment in my country, where there are some rich politicians call themselves hustlers, where they believe they are self-made, and a class of others calling themselves dynasty because they inherited from their fathers, and their fathers were also politicians. So, man, this is messed up. This division is bringing a lot of confusion where people who are true hustlers in the streets, they relate with these guys who call themselves hustlers. And yet these guys are not hustlers. These guys are millionaires making money, just creating that division. Oh, man, okay. Too much information.
Cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Nova Rockefeller, that girl is working day and night, man. Wow. Nova. She's working too much. She's working too much. Every Friday, of once a month or twice a month, every Friday, they have to drop something after every 2 weeks, right? Yeah, roughly 2 weeks. In a Friday, I think we should name Fridays to something like Mark Friday, Tom Friday, or something like that. Anyway, thank you so much for being with me. I truly appreciate it. It's your first time, don't forget to subscribe. Welcome to the Royal family. This is the Royal Gang. It's a boy Bobby Kings. Chop out.